Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I have dropped the Gaza-D. It's not bad, and I'll be amazed if I get through the round without calling it the Gaza-C or the Draw-C, but, you know, that's just how my horrible brain does. But either way, it's interesting. In terms of, unless you really like the design, I don't know that it's anything I would, like, go out of my way to get, but if you get it, you can have some fun with it. The big thing to know is that it does have more options than the Gaza-C does. It does have the balancer that the Gaza-C always felt like it needed, and it has AMBAC besides. But I'm finding it works better in space just because for all the weapon options it has, it works. You having more space to boost with and having that longer boost time that you get from in space really works out better. Because the Gaza-D has 5 weapons in mobile armor mode. It has its Knucklebuster rifle. It has it has a couple of sets of missiles. It has a couple of kinds of missiles in mobile suit mode as well. But it also has the beam guns on the back, which can't be used otherwise, and it has beam feed. Which is great. So, yeah, kind of bounced off that other person as we both rushed to get that kill, but the kill was gotten, most importantly. There's an Isaac here, and it's kind of going to be a thorn in my side for a lot of the round, but that's kind of what Isaacs are for. But, yeah, the Knucklebuster rifle, not as good as the Gaza-C's, honestly. It does decent damage, but it overheats more easily. It does less damage when charged, but it also doesn't overheat. The big thing about it, though, is that it may not be as good as the Gaza-C's in basically any metric, but it does. You do have other weapon options. You can use both kinds of missiles in mobile suit mode while moving, but not boosting, so it's not bad. And the missiles don't do a ton of damage. The rack of 8 does more damage than the rack of 16. It's probably about the same damage both ways, but actually I'd just probably give a slight edge to the 8-pack, honestly. But they're not bad. They have a really good range. I think the 16 have a greater range than the 8. So that's not bad. There's a Psycho Zaku that we just tore into a little bit. And yeah, but it's got good weapons. It's got interesting stuff going on, and again, it's a lot more versatile than the Gaza-C, which pretty much did like 1 or 2 things. Let's see. Now I make a huge mistake here because I am convinced I can run down this Methus, but this Methus has a bodyguard, and I kind of don't. Actually, I do, but they just both got on me too fast for my ally to do anything. Did manage to take out the Methus ultimately, though, so that was good. And let's see. 4.5 minutes left. Fairly even score at the moment, and yeah. They've got a slight lead, but we should be able to do something about that shortly. This is Deserted Colony, I think it is, so, or Destroyed Colony, whatever it's the colony, and, because of that means there's no support fire possibilities, which is kind of good in its way. But got the Isaac, that was satisfying. And now just got to find something else to shoot at. I had another round where I made better use of mobile armor mode options, but that's kind of hard to do in here where there's less space. But I just did better all around in this one, so I think I realistically came in like second in a fair number of categories, so like just below top damage, a couple other things. So, and as usual, if you can get below something, it's a lot easier to hit them with beam sabers without getting countered. So, and beams, trying to kill that Gym Cannon without stunning my whole team, but I think they got blown up in the process, so I may as well. Isaac ran out of boost right in front of me. It has that. Gaza-D has that fairly, curving downswing that a lot of newer mobile suits have, which means, yeah, you have to be just really on the ball to actually connect with that from some angles. So, Managed to miss the Isaac with both swings, but it's nearly dead, and Isaac seems to have pretty good beam defense, because again, the Knuckle Buster doesn't do a lot of damage uncharged, but it really was not doing much to that Isaac in particular. There's the Methus again. I guess I'm going to go pursue it, but I've got somebody here again, and the Methus doesn't, so might turn the tables a little bit. If nothing else, it might, like rotate a footstool slightly. But, let's see, 4,300 health. I managed to get around it, and now if I can just get the shot in, it used its dodge. I managed to tag it. I was convinced I was going to hit my ally there. And got the assist, which, I'll take. And we've got a good grouping of 3. To be honest, I just did this for a test to see if it did like any particularly good damage to an enemy base. Nah. It does okay damage, but I'd still, because of how slowly the Knuckle Buster cools down, I'd need to be there for ages and ages. I flew back both in the hopes of hitting something with my feet, which I did not quite do, and also just I wanted to get away from that person who spawned in at their base. Because I didn't want to get cornered or pincered the way I'm kind of getting myself here. Yeah, Isaac is going to kill me, and actually the thing to my left is also going to kill me. So, yeah, between the two of them, I am quite dead. It was the Methus again. I'm not surprised. I think I did manage to get a shot off on it before I died, so it's something. But, yeah, Methus is still Methus, even in space. And we've got a minute and a half left and a very slight lead, about 1,000 points. So yeah, we're holding fairly steady here. It goes back and forth a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I like the thing. I find it harder to use on the ground. I had some tries at using it on the ground, and I just kind of got away from myself a couple of times there. Just was not working out. But eventually I did better, but yeah, this is the best I've done here. This round has had some good fighting, and I didn't feel like I blundered around too much. I make some bad decisions here and there, but nothing like some of the mistakes I was making on the ground, so that's something. Really is more of a space suit. I think it has space compatibility, aka specialization, but I can't guarantee it. Given that it has AMBAC, it strikes me as likely, because a lot of the space specialized things tend to have AMBAC. But, okay, and yeah, I got a shot in on that. It is GO5, I do believe, and trying to get the kill, but I don't know if I'll manage it. One of us will, so that's something. Yeah, I got the assist, that's fine. And now we've got about 14 seconds to kill this Methus, which we might manage, but I don't think I will, so... Or maybe I will. And I did! Nice, forgot that. I did this like 20 minutes ago, and I forgot that. Go, Brain! And one last shot in on Psycho Zaku and a downswing just for show. So yeah, I like it. Like I said, it's a 2-star. It might be a little easier to get than most, but I don't think it's going to be particularly, like, earth-shattering. It's just solid for what it is. It's a decent... What it is it's a decent transforming mobile suit at starting at 450. This is the level 2 at 500, so... Yeah, 6 kills, 2 deaths. That is not bad. And yeah, I was... Okay, I was 4th on damage, so it must have been a fairly close race there. But yeah, pretty solid round all around, and that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Always nice to roll one of these close to the day they drop, so, Thursday afternoon, which is when I'm recording this, is not a bad time. And hey, I think I did manage to get through without misnaming the thing. Nice.